Hello and welcome to The Long View with me, John Jordan. Today we're doing a first time user experience video, playing a game for the very first time. Now this is an interesting game. As we can see, it's all in Chinese. It's a game called Knives Out. And as we'll see, it's reminiscent of a game that has been the phenomenon of 2017. So this is from NetEase, which is the after Tencent, the second biggest games company in China. So pretty large organisation, actually floated on the NASDAQ US Technology Stock Exchange. So a serious company. But it kind of has, I don't know if we can, what the technical legal term is. It kind of has made the game heavily inspired, shall we say, by PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. So obviously a mobile game. I'm going to not have the push notifications. So this game came out in China and knocked Tencent's MOBA Arena of Valor, as it's known in the West, off the top grossing slot, where it had been the top grossing game for a long period of time. This game came in out of nowhere and was actually available in. It was a global release, but just in just the Chinese language, so you could play it, but it was all in Chinese. This game, Knives Out, has replaced in the rest of the world that Chinese version. Although obviously we can see here the trailer continues has not been translated. Hopefully the rest of it will be, but we'll wait and see. So, okay. So because this game has been rushed through, I imagine it's going to be a little bit ropey in places. I have no idea what this thing here means. I imagine it's a way of logging. Is it a way of logging in? Okay. So that one is the NetEase. That's a phone number. If you're logged in or registered to the NetEase game platform. I don't know what that one is again. Okay, so I don't know if we can actually play this one. Can we play it? So I'm just randomly hitting stuff there. I guess I'm going in as a guest, and I'm going to hope that the green is the one I will need. So you see, this is in English now. So the English Facebook there is a Knives Out game. Okay. Choose a language. So hopefully things will get better from now on in. Okay, there we go. Okay, no idea what those controls were. So character creation. Oh shit! I'm going to say she hasn't got a face. So that's what we start off with. Let's have a random name. They're all Chinese. Could be dangerous. Okay, let's go for that one. Doing anything? So it's been very interesting to see in the console and PC space how battle royale modes have very quickly, well, not very quickly, I suppose. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds came out in March and pretty quickly became a very big success. So people have had a few months to kind of work this stuff out now. On mobile, can the game work in the same way? Obviously, technically, it can work in the same way, just using a touchscreen. But can it have the same impact? This name is occupied. Well, why have you given it to me then? So we can see there's some teething issues here. Let's just put in the name. Oh, okay, that is totally random then. I don't know about this game. No. A skydiving enthusiast. What a random thing. Okay. Firing. Looks like guns, sniper mode. Is that? Inventory. So something's loading anyway. Guess I don't know whether this game will be playing against bots or playing against. No, okay. As we can see down the bottom, you probably can't read it. This is bear the mission in mind. What's basically to survive, isn't it? Okay, so rules. There are about 100 competitors. Skydiving through, enter the map, pick up supplies. Come on, fighting. Okay, so let's have a look at controls. So this is pretty horrible. You can be fighting the controls as much as fighting other people. Probably going the wrong way here. Yeah, okay. I'm going back to where I came from. So you can see as a game, it doesn't look that nice. I don't know if it would have been ported from PC code. So, okay. Do I need to go and find them? Do I tap on them? So randomly pick them up without seeing them. This is the weapon I just picked up. Okay, so I'm moving around. What am I going to shoot? I'm supposed to. Please line up the crosshairs on the spot. So like that. Where am I? I don't understand where the crosshairs are. Please line up the crosshairs on the spot. I'm supposed to tap on it. I can't move. I can't tap on the crosshairs. If I put this kind of controller on there, doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, so pick up the gun. Okay, right. So we can see the tutorial's pretty difficult to get to grips with. Check my targeting skills. Advance the target point and look around. So now I can look around. Probably find some chaps who are move around. So is it going to auto fire? Oh. Try to fire with your left hand and aim with the right. Well, how can I? Oh. So they've got two fire buttons now. Okay. Okay. Now what am I doing? Okay, yeah, if I'm attacked. Alright, I'm going to be attacked by a man over there. The target is out in the dis. Use the scope by measuring distance. So there we go. Off he pops. And run over there and get his loot. I've got a bandage. And I've not got enough backpack space. So I'm using the bandage and okay, I was healed a little bit there. Check the mini-map. Out of the security area is the gas zone where I'll die, poison, yeah. I mean, anyone who's played Battlegrounds know all this kind of stuff. Yeah. Turn round and go to the security zone. So it doesn't look like there's a sprint button at all. Okay, so solo, duo, or team. Let's see what happens when we go for match. Matching squad. So will all of us be clueless Westerners. So in a sense, it's interesting that it isn't. I mean, within Battlegrounds, obviously there are team kind of modes as well, but there's this survival spelled wrong. Oh, okay. So where are the guns? Can we beat each other up? No. There's a jump suddenly. Oh, what an awful animation. So they seem to be running faster than me. quite know where that would be the case. What does that one do? So that's is that toggling me to run faster? Yeah, it is, isn't it? What's that over there? Oh, that's a gun. Oh, so that was just me just waiting around, was it? Now I'm going to get parachuted in. You can see them flying out. Leave the cab. Do I press that to leave the cabin? Okay. Obviously I haven't played this before, so I have no idea. What is that one going to do? Nothing. Open. Oh, so if I open my parachute. How high do I have to be to open the parachute? Oh, there's another person there, so I'm going to get killed straight away, I expect. Let's head away from them. Go over here somewhere. Someone's died already. When you die on the parachute, I'm going to hit a tree. Come on then. Am I toggling that running on? So I don't know how I find out where anything is that I want. Presumably if you play the same map all the time, as you play the map more, you'll find out where stuff is. But let's try and go into this house. Down to 98 already. And there's a gun. Okay. Well, that's a start. Is there anything else in there? What's that? A shovel. The red zone's appeared. Oh dear. And someone's got better guns than me. So where's this red zone? So I probably need to get out of there. Someone's shooting at me. It's odd that... No, it's not. It's the text. So I'm trying to get out of the way of the red zone. Obviously not going to get very far if I meet anyone with a real gun. Looks like the killing's over for a little while. Let's see what's up here. Well, it doesn't help. You don't know the map. You don't really know where you're supposed to be running to. Oh. What's in here? Anything? No, doesn't look like it. An Uzi. Now, an Uzi would be a nice thing to find, wouldn't it? This one's a bit better lit, and there's nothing in there. What's in here? Mid-range scope. Well, that's not going to help me very much. A baseball cap. I have to say the problem with this is graphically it's so ropey. Oh, that's what I want. Okay. So now if I go and I go to that one and I switch. No, I want to drop that one. Okay, so hopefully now I've got, yeah, okay, a gun at least. Can I kind of get out of the house? That would be the irony. Through here, is it? And where was the door? I'm going to get killed by the red zone because I get stuck in the house. Right, so doing a bit better. Made it into the top 76 and have a gun. No, I can't see anyone else. I mean, one thing to say, the game is stable, so it is the server stuff is working, no matter where the servers are located. A bit of popping going on, but you don't necessarily expect these games to be graphically that great, I don't think. And I do feel a little bit tense. I don't quite know why. So where's the 72? We're down at 71 now. Where are they all? Do the sprinting. So the sprint it's on a stamina basis, is it? No, it just keeps working. Okay. Yeah. Oh, then it drops off. Yeah. Okay. Don't know what that one's supposed to do. Oh, it's just a way of looking. But you get to a certain stage where you wouldn't mind actually dying because it's a bit dull. So what's the zoom like? What's up there? Now where's this? So probably maybe up here. We'll be heading away from the poison zone. Get up to the top of the hill, probably a sniper up there, going to shoot me. I guess the other interesting thing to say is that since its original popularity, Battlegrounds has become, or the biggest audience for Battlegrounds is China. So China is really liking these type of games, whereas in the West, it was, I wouldn't say it's a fad, but people played it and then kind of stopped playing it. There was an interest, and then people were like, yeah, I understand what this thing's about. What's that backpack? So it's kind of, it makes sense, I suppose, that the Chinese market really seems to go for it. Yeah, it's a bit lonesome after a while. There's no one here. Where are they all? You go and hide for a bit. Probably get stabbed in the back. See if anyone's wandering around. Go up to the top as I'm here. Oh, I'm going to say to actually fight anyone with these controls is going to be really quite difficult. Okay, can I wear those? Going to give me any extra oomph? What's that? Tank top. I've already got a tank top. Anyone down there? Dump, dump, dump. I suppose the zoom depends on the weapon you've got. What are we down to? Down to 55, and I still haven't even seen anyone. And I don't really know where to go. But, I guess the other thing to say is these kind of long, these potentially long sessions are not really made for mobile devices. If you had with Battlegrounds, it had a very high requirement for running on PC, so you did need a decent system to run it off of. but these kind of games are not necessarily doesn't sit that well with mobile usage, which is very short sessions, lots of times a day. Whereas this is clearly more like a console PC thing where you sit down and play it for well, as long as the game takes. But then you might play another couple of games. You might be really annoyed you got killed first. What's someone doing there? Is there a vehicle? Is there someone there? Can't see if anyone's there. Oh! Now, I want to be going the other way then. I want to be running the other way, I think. That'd be ironic. I would kill by the gas, won't I? There's still 51 left, so it's not going down that quickly now. Where am I going to end up going? There's that town, isn't there? 3 minutes. Let's try along here. Let's run again. I have to say, this could be a game I'm only going to play once. I don't think it's something I'm going to particularly go back to. I like the concept, these battle royale games, but I'm not sure this kind of vanilla version of it particularly appeals to me very much. I think it's an interesting mode, though, that could be used in other games. I mean, certainly we've seen that with PC game Fortnite, which is an interesting game in and of itself, where you're building forts, but then has this mode as well. So it might be interesting where you have another type of game play, and this is kind of an additional mode to that. Where now? Let's see where where the poison gas is now. Down to 47. The other thing you might think for mobile, it would be better to just have, doesn't need to be 100 people, could be 50 in a much smaller map, a much more cartoony, much more, this is very much a version of the original game. It happens to be running on a mobile device, in my case a iPad Pro. I think I'm bored now. I think I'm going to go and try and get killed. I'm getting killed though. My heart's... How am I getting killed then? Is it because I'm not in the safe zone, maybe? So what's that line then? I don't really know where I'm going. So basically I'm going to end up topping myself because my health, which is that red line down the bottom, pink line down the bottom, is just going down. So, but I don't seem to be in the poison zone unless I am, in which case I'm dead. Oh well, bye bye, cruel world. So I was running around in the poison gas, not really realising and not really knowing how to get out of it. So that was a bit embarrassing for me. I'm better than 11 teams. Was that a team then? I really don't understand. Okay, interesting. Root share exploits. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, so that was NetEase's version of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, known as Knives Out. As I say, I think probably I was complicated by that because I was playing the team tactical squad one as opposed to the solo one, but I had no idea what where my team was and how I was supposed to be operating with them. So clearly I should have been in the solo mode, I'm guessing. Let's have a quick look here. So this is just showing us what the weapons are. Obviously the shotguns there. So it's different types: shotguns, submachine guns, snipers, pistols. Obviously the English is not great because it's just come out and been rushed through. So I don't own that, so I can't equip it. I can't unequip it. What else have we got? Rankings. Well, I don't have any rankings, and I can buy things with, obviously, as we know, you can buy different items that make it look different. Doesn't really have a lot of odds in terms of how the game plays. There we go. So interesting as we've rushed out so far. Interesting this game has been so successful in China. Interesting again to see how well it does outside China. My gut feeling is probably, well, it won't do as well as it did in China. Although obviously it could. Well, I doubt it would be the #1 top grossing game. I doubt it's going to knock Candy Crush Saga off that position. But I'm sure there will be an audience for it. Don't think it'll be necessarily a massively big audience then. But an interesting approach, and interesting that certainly they've got it out so quickly. So this is the long view where we play free-to-play mobile games and do particularly first-time user experience videos on them. But we like doing videos about new games, but also we do videos ongoing when we play games for more than one session. So if you like free-to-play mobile games and want to know what's coming out next, don't forget to subscribe. But thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you again soon.